everybody, back at my thing. I finally got, this was the door I was working on right here, and it was working, but I couldn't figure out how to get it to work from both sides. And then I found this video by this awesome dude, BlenDigi, and he showed a very simple door. So the one side we have a button, and I got a little holes. That's the, oh, done. That, and then on this side, it works that way too. And so basically this is a really simple, this powers all three of these. See, you got the redstone on the top. So this powers this side. And then you come over here. So this powers this piston. Then this powers the block directly above it, which then powers this piston. And then you put the redstone up there, which powers that third piston. So now you have a nice big door. You can use a button. You can use a trap door. Now, the way it's wired under the ground, I never would have figured this out. See, you dig 3 holes down for each of these, right? And then you put a layer of dirt here. And I think we need some redstone. I must have dropped out the redstone, right? So underneath this, you put another torch, okay? And that's the way torches, if torches I think are on the same loop, wiring network, whatever you want to do it, they kind of, when this one turns on, that one will turn off. And so you have that being powered by this one, and then you have all this wiring over here doing the exact same thing. And then if you look down here, you have the wiring going to the other side too. So, and so that basically, when let's see it. Okay, so you see that. So when this lights, it then cancels, see, and that side. So when this is lit up, then that's going to break the other circuit. And so that's basically how this door works. And it's real easy to, like, basically just encase this as part of the wall design. So that's what we're going to work on today. So we are going to need some of these pistons. So let's get those out of here. Right, we're going to need pistons. We're going to need the redstone. Maybe we'll get the nice stone we want to. Tear this one down. Hey, I was happy I got it half working. You know, I could get it to open. It would have been good for like a bank vault. But I think I've got an idea. I don't remember seeing anybody else do it, but basically have like a platform that is too wide or too long, and you got a piston on it and an observer, and when you notice that a monster spawns in that point, it drives the piston, which then pushes the mob off the ledge, which would then crush him to his or her death. So I think it might be interesting. It might be interesting for a couple reasons. One, it's going to be a much smaller mob killer, much smaller, and it'll be a redstone creation. And I'll show you one of the other things I got done. I got to go in there and throw some eggs into it, but look at that. See, now, I had 32 eggs in here, but I wanted to. Now you don't have to put that block on it, so this is simple. This is a simple design. Been doing this forever. You got a chest here, and I'm sure I saw a YouTube video. On top of that, you have, you know, the funnel. I forget what it's called, but you put the hopper. You got the hopper there, and now this is the tricky part. You got to have a carpet, and to put the carpet on there, just like everything else, you got to kind of shift S. Now sometimes they will jump out of this, but what you do is you keep feeding it the eggs, but you don't want to kill any of the chickens, right? So maybe once every 8 eggs, you'll get another chicken. Well, once this thing gets filled up with chickens, it'll continue to make eggs, but it's also going to make dead chickens because it can only handle, you know, that was an egg. See, hear that popping sound? That was an egg. See, you get your thing, anything you fall in there. But so when I come back down there, I'll have at least 32 eggs. And so at some point, I think it's like 115, that'll be jam-packed. So every time a new chicken's born, it will, one will have to be murdered, and you'll end up with a dead chicken carcass. So at some point, this makes eggs, and this makes chickens. And this is a fun place to have eggs, because we do get creepers down here. But, so you see, this is what I do. I'll go down deep, so that way I don't have to worry about, you know, night and day cycles. And this will be like my little experimental chamber. I'll come in here, I'll change out the floor, but this will be whenever I'm working on a new redstone machine or a new farming thing. But I'll keep this down here since I spent so much time. You got to be near your farms in order to activate them. I'm sure you know that if you've been playing for any period of time. You know, but I get lost easy. That's why things like, you know, that lava fall is helpful to me when I'm down deep. And this glow mountain. I don't know if I showed you. I built a portal and I went into the nether already. Haven't went far. Got my gold boots. Sometimes these turn off, so you gotta light them up again. But yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. See, this is where I spawned at. So, ooh, that's not good. Get rid of that. There's some new recipes. Is there anything else I can dump? I can dump the spider, so. And there we go. And what do we get? Oh, I don't know. So we got new recipes, though. I wish this had a button that basically let you see your new recipes. Got a slime block, note block. I'm probably going to play with the note block a little some other time. Yeah, I don't see any. But where do we go? What do we got? Crimson fungus. I wonder if we can grow that in netherrack. Huh. So let's go work on up on our door. I'll see you up top in a minute. Okay, close. Man, gotta close the refrigerator. Do I got anything to eat? Oh, you may as well. I got some crap, so I should have kept that stuff down, but I might need it. So I am gonna need some. Let's take some bread. Okay. Now let's go to the gate. Let's go to the gate. I was looking away and into my bush. Okay, so this is going to be where we will put polished diorite. So we want to do one. Oh crap! Oh bastard! Bastard! Well, what you gonna do? Need dirt. Oh. Okay, we need to get rid of some of this wall. Okay, we need to shovel. Do I got a shovel? I don't got a shovel, so that's okay. I'll use bread. Okay. And then, so, yeah, that's where we're going to put that. So we want to put the first piston. I didn't get all my pistons. So that's where the wall. So we want to put our first piston there. And our second piston there. And then put our piston there. Put our piston there. And that. And then we want and we need to put one of these, right? And then we need to put some there for when we get the third one. And then come take that down. We'll be rebuilding this whole gate. We're going to make the gate look, I'm going to try to make the gate look decent. And then we put that there. And we put that there. And there we go. So we have the basic gate made. Okay. And so, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, we did that wrong. Okay. Oh, see, we did that wrong already, but that's okay. We gotta go out one more. Okay, so we go 1, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. And then we want this to have dirt around it. Build it up a little bit. We'll take care of that later. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Two, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And then go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's make this where we can get it out of it easy. Okay. So we do that, and we do this, and we need to build this up one level. Just like that. And then we put another here, and we do and then we do this, and then we do that. Okay, and then we come here and we put in there. And then put we'll fix this out. Okay. So now all we got to do is place. We got a trap door. We have 3 acacia ones. So you put those right over the line. And look at that. Oh. Huh, this is weird. You died. Now that's insane. I got crushed by my own door. Hey, that might be an even quicker way. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to sleep before a mob gets in there. I can't believe that creeper was there. That just snuck right up on me, man. I hate creepers. Every monster in the game, like Endermen don't bother me, right? They're easy to kill, and you just don't look at them. As long as you're looking away from them, they're fine. They just are annoying because they steal freaking blocks, and they kind of make your thing look poopy. That's one thing when you go, what do I need? I'm going to need a button. Or a lever. I'm going to need a button. So, come into here. I don't know what would happen if I filled all that water with ice. Button. Okay. Now if you use different woods, it sets the delay. Oh, wrong. I should have done it one more out. There we go. Okay, now let's fill this up with dirt. And Alexa, stop. So there we got, oh crap, forgot about that. Okay, so that's good. I can't walk over it. And then there we go. And that's our working gate. And then I'll build up the wall around it. And it should look pretty good. And we got a nice, for the entry into our little city, coming up from the main road, there'll be a nice impressive gate here, which will be a redstone gate, and I think that's pretty cool. So the next video will be me dressing it up, making it look nice, and we'll start working on the wall better. Okay, have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.